So Shadow Empire, if I had to describe it as quick as I can, it's a war game. It's a hex-based war game. It's a very complicated hex-based war game, though, and complicated in a good way, where there is layers and layers of stuff within there. Post-apocalyptic setting. We're going to take a empire, and build it up. So it's not just moving units around the board. There is empire management and leader management and all that kind of stuff in the game as well. And there's a lot here. But the reason I'm playing today is because there is a new DLC called Oceania, which is added in oceans. And so we've now got like water worlds and things in the game. It's also like trade empires and things like that is also in there as well. And logistics is a big part of the game. You're right. So we're going to try this thing out and see how it goes. We'll dabble with it and show off the new stuff. Now, this game, I will say, has my favorite game setup. I think of any game that I have played, my favorite game setup. It's fantastic. I don't want to oversell it, but let's oversell it here. So we start out by building our world. We're basically creating the story of our world. It's not, you don't just plop you down on a big hex grid and let you have at it. You actually build the world, and then this war comes in and ruins everything. There's a story about this big grand empire. Things fell apart. There's this big disillusion war, big apocalypse, and then from the ashes we start to rise on the planet. And the end goal here is there's going to be a few of us on this planet, and our job is to beat them. Standard wargame style. But the beginning of the game is fantastic. So we're going to go into the new Oceania stuff. And we've got multiple different types of planets. In the standard game, without the DLC, you've got these, which is like a desert. Whoops, let me do that. A desert planet. How do I go back? Desert planet, or we've got ice planets, or volcano planets, or small moons. That's no moon. Sorry. Or we can go into the new stuff, which gives us Gaia planets, which is an Earth-like planet with sizable oceans, very diverse. We're going to have lots of different kinds of biomes here. We've got our Arctica class, which is like Earth, but cold. We've got Proteus, which is like less life on it. No, this is all like randomly generated. It's a very cool generator, and we'll see where this plays out here. We're gonna go with the small world though. Fontis is also kind of a neat one because it's just like a very foresty planet. Thallus is a water world. Quite varied. Do not always sustain life. I was gonna go Gaia for this, but I'm tempted to check out the water world. We got Tethys. They're all just variations of water and what's there. Hydroid is like a rogue planet. I think is what that thing is, but in the zone. Let's go with Gaia class. Now we have to choose a history class. So we choose the option, the history of our planet. This is not necessarily how it is now, but this is the beginnings of it. We're building the world and the history of it. By a fluke of human chance, human-played regimes are the only surviving majors on your planets. We can go with like an alien world. We can go with during the long climb out of the darkness, there was one AI major that managed to get a big head start. So you can start out with one big empire on your planet and your little guy. Outposts during colonization received only a small amount of colonists, and so we got like a small populated place. I even call them severe violence. Hit hard during the Disillusion War, and survivors went into extremes to survive. More dangerous AI regimes. Yeah. That sounds exciting. We'll just do that one. Let's just do that one. Yeah, Abe Lincoln. That guy? Yeah. We'll put alien life in there too. So this is a violent, animal-infested planet. Now, generation settings. So I'm going to leave this all basically as it is. There's one human player. I'm going to do a fog of war after colonization so we can see our planet outside during generation. We'll do the detailed one because it's fantastic, and I'm telling you, this is great. I don't want to oversell it, but it's great. We'll start with our we'll start with an army to begin with. We've got crime syndicates and cults and corporations all in there. We'll start with the lowest tech. Air Force is enabled. Oceania DLC, which is like trade stuff and ports and things. That's all in there. And we'll leave everything else as it is. I'm going to go regular difficulty, but it's probably a bad idea. Give AI more time to think. No, we'll turn that. Well, okay, we'll leave it on, I guess. Disable epochs and easier. No, we'll leave it as it is. Let's start this thing up. Okay, let's build a planet. So we are 0.8 AU from our nearest star. We have a tilt of 29 degrees. Our spin, we have 30-hour days. Gravity is very low here. And you may be wondering, what's the point of all this kind of stuff? And, well, it affects your seasons. It affects your wind. It affects, like, whether there's going to be trees and stuff there on this planet. How hot it is. If you're going to be a farming planet, or you're going to be just like a ice planet, or are you going to be a planet that even has oxygen? And so when you go outside, your troops have to have gear. It's crazy. So this is a very, very hot place. Let's reroll and see what we get. We've got a place that's 7 AU away. It's a very cold place now. I want one that's got, like, you know, reasonable. There we go. That's reasonable. So we get quite a tilt on us, which means seasons will be a little more extreme. The spin is a little slower. And temperature is 9 degrees. What's Earth's average? Like 11 or something like that. Somewhere in there. 3 billion years old. There's the size of our planet as well. Yeah. Gravity is about half of Earth. But we'll see how... We'll try this one. Okay. Up to geology. Let's see our planet. Okay, here's our planet. I don't know why the numbers are in there. I'm not turn those things off. But here's our planet. It's a very snaky planet. And there is no biology yet because it's just mountains and things. How do I make that? How do I make those numbers go away? I don't know how to make the numbers go away. I'm sure it's one of the, like, F keys or something. But I don't want to push buttons and not know what they do. So we'll let it play out. We'll leave it alone. But it's a very islandy place. There's little islands there. But all we can see here is just mountains. It's a very mountainous... This is very mountainous right in here. And there's some lakes around. Some craters, I guess. Yeah, what a nice place. Okay. Let's go with... So this is a wet planet with large oceans. Planet will have a thin atmosphere. Highest mountain range is 10,000 meters. That's, like, really high, right? I don't do meter talk. I do American talk. I'm sorry. So I don't know how tall that is, but I know it's really big. Sea floor is 3,000 meters below. Wind speed is very slow. I think it's very slow. For example, real wind speed on Mars might be very high, but you'd hardly feel it. Oh, because of the effective wind speed. This is just a little taller than Everest. That's it. Everest is 8.8 thousand. Oh, okay. Rainfall, there's millimeters. I'm not sure if that's a lot or not. So we got 50% mountains, some plains, and oceans. We saw it. And we can see the temperatures in the different places of the world, wherever we are. There we go. Everest is 88. Okay. 8,800. Okay, yeah, I like this one. This is good. Okay, so now we're going to get the biosphere. Now we get some plants and things. And let's take a look at this. So now we can see... Check it out. Looking a little bit more planet-like. Wozni moves me around. I don't know how to... There we go. Get this back out here. So we can see we got a little bit... We got, like, forests. And we have the... Of course, the rivers were there before. But forests and grasslands and things are coming in. And we're starting to get a bit of a planet. I suppose. Let's go see what we got here now. So the biosphere. So 3 billion years ago, this planet started the process of abiogenesis. We got things like currently it does have advanced life forms. We've got protocellular organisms, bacteria, algae, seaweed. We have coral, moss, vascular plants, and Atlantean plants. So the top evolutionary life form on this planet is a squid, and our top gas is argon, oxygen being second. I'm not sure. What's the air pressure of Earth? We are 359 millibars here. But anyway, our top evolution life form is a squid. It's a large aquatic carnivore. It resembles a large squid. Its chemistry is water, carbon-based, and it breathes oxygen. Now, we can re-roll this if you want, but we got more things we can look at here also. We can go into the auxiliary info, and we can see what different animals are in here. Mostly just squid and archomagnophite, whatever. This is apparently the only vertebrate. The planet is void of life. There's no life on the land for this one. And then we can see the different animals, which is this big squid that's living in the oceans. I'm gonna re-roll and see if we can get one that has land animals. See what we can find. Like dinosaurs or something. This is a large aquatic one as well. A lot of xenon in the air. We'll see. Yeah, atmosphere, gravity, and air pressure is very important when you design airplanes. It actually, so I know that like the gravity has something to do with airplane, like with air stuff as well. I'm not sure how it plays out. This is mostly a xenon as well. Imperfect. There is no farming here. What do we got? So this is 3 billion years ago, and we do have plants and plants. There's a large land-dwelling herbivore. It's a vertebrate. It's water, carbon-based, oxygen-breathing. And we also have a branch of maxitetrapod. Give a rod to rise to a sentient species, alien natives, reptiloids. We have reptoids. We have reptile people living here. Excellent. Excellent. Let's take a look at them. So we've got... Hey, Naza, thanks for the sub. We're at what? What's that? So 1,000 millibars? Is that Earth? 1,000? So here, so we had all the things that are here. Some of the things are advanced. We've got an advanced tetrapod with vertebrates, which I guess is that's the guy that's, I don't know. We have this old maxi here is advanced with lungs. Dicoelacanth has jaws. Okay. We can see how many of them are on here as well. Let's see. We want. Yeah. This is good. I like it. So we got a big animal in the ocean. We got a big animal on the land. A smart animal on the land. Okay. Now we tell the story. Thanks, Mastermind. Thanks for the sub. We tell the story of our world. So it's colonized in the year 6418. It received colonists for 1,500 years. Now, again, remember, there was a big story here about how there's a big grand empire that spanned through the galaxy, and we were one of those planets. There's not a lot of agriculture, not a lot of mining here. This is a services economy. Java's hanging around here, I guess. And there's 89 million people on this planet, 16 different zones here. And we can see the whole story of this thing. Small groups of farmers hopped here in 6418. More farmers came in a little later. A mining company showed some interest in here. They found a couple things, I guess. Xenolinguists found a specialized university to better understand the local aliens and their language. It was a mining hub in the sector. And we keep on going through this, and we saw all kinds of stuff. Xenobiologists are ecstatic about the native alien civilizations. Many flock to the planet. Yeah, it's a service planet. It's like Jurassic Park, but it's people. Where's that movie at? And the quadrant capital decided to place a penal colony. Okay. So Jurassic Park didn't go over too well, but now we have a penal colony on this planet. So we're Space Australia, and they decided to extend the penal colony on this planet to take much more exiles. Excellent. It's on their way to another planet. Lost their UMC drive, and there was a colonist here. They were forced to settle on the planet. They became farmers. An idyllic commune from the core worlds decided to settle on the planet. They dream of a simple, isolated life and have started farming. What a happy tale. And you think, can't get any worse than that. What a happy, happy game. The planet is 97% Starbucks. Alright, now let's calculate the number of survivors. Because the Dissolution War has hit. It reached, whatever, maximum or something in the year 8000. War consumed all. Technology fell to barbaric levels and over a century of warfare and collapse. So here we are. We now have, remember how many people we have? We had like 189 million or something like that, 89 million. We now have less than a billion. I guess we had 89 billion. We had something. We have less than a billion. Most 40% are scavengers. We got 55% are hunters, and there are 4% farmers hanging around here. That's all that's left. And we can see what happened. The reformists tried to storm the planetary senate. So they control several zones and secede from the loyalists. Trade completely stopped. Unknown, extremely virulent disease wiped out a town. I think that's what it is. Maybe a sector. A raider clan decided to set up an example and killed all their enemies. Out of nowhere, a giant unmanned spaceship crashed here. Well, that's nice. Enemies of Papyrus have nuked it. So nukes are going off means we're going to have radiation to deal with later on. Internal struggle led to massive and extremely savage infighting, and a forgotten nuclear reactor went into meltdown in a region here. So our happy planet is no longer happy. So here's our summary here. A planet in an eccentric and slightly fast orbit around the yellow star. We've got 500,000 survivors of the Disillusion War. Hey, Draven, thanks for the raid. There are 3 major regimes and 15 minor regimes. And those sentient aliens, those lizards, make up 4 of these minor regimes. So we've got alien minor race people, minor empire. There's our gravity. There's all the stuff we saw before. Okay, let's begin. And there we go. And so concludes my favorite generation of any game. It's fantastic. I love it. So let's make ourselves. We're gonna call ourselves. What's the name of our regime? We're gonna be called the Lizard Killers. Somebody give me a good name for this. Nook writes what? Nookrenites. Nook writes. I like it. First one said we got it. Presidents. Yeah, you can call me. I'll go with president. That seems good. My primary color we're gonna go with black, because all the good guys have black on their flag, and yellow I think is good. We're gonna go with a vertical stripe here, and I want to have. We could actually put your own logo in here if you want to be that guy, that YouTuber, which I think I did it last time. Let's go with a burning tree. Some of these are pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna go with the burning tree. Those are the homes of the lizard folk that we shall be burning. Great cities were destroyed in the Dissolution War. Remainders of humanity dispersed into the wastelands, hiding, scavenging, fighting, trying to scrape out a living, trying to survive. The forefathers of our confederation were among them. So they're not alone. Other survivors fleeing the destroyed cities had followed them. Those others were aggressive and tried to enslave our forefathers. How did they manage to pacify their enemies? So they paid them a bribe. And so what we're doing here is we're developing our political structure. And there's, you'll see all this stuff, but whether your politics go one way or your economy goes one way or your military goes one way, this is all decided in here. So we can pay him a big bribe, gives us a bonus to government. They fought at a huge cost and they chased him off with enforcement, where they found a big, strong ally in their zone to help them destroy them for commerce. So yeah, we're customizing our empire for the story time here. I think we fought at a big cost. No one will forget the battle with the lizards. Predecessor entity of our confederation managed to knit their people in a tight and coherent group. How did they manage to do this? So we swear sacred loads of loyalty. Oaths. They wrote a book of law and enforced it strongly, gives us a mind boost. Or they did many great deeds and inspired all in loyalty. No, let's write a book. The Great Book of Ontinti. A series of ancient leaders led our people from the brink of starvation to a more prosperous, small survival community. What was the sacred goal of our leaders of yore? So rediscover lost knowledge and technology. A strong militia could protect and conquer. Or a happiness and quality of life of the people. I think the Nookrites will only be happy when there's not a single lizard left on this planet. Then we can rest. All right. So previous president has been buried. Now it's my turn to shine. You are the president of the Nookrites. Some subjects cheer your ascension, but not all. You have to hail and address the Confederation as soon as possible. As Zeitgeist has wandered into the land, you're entering a time of bureaucracy. This is sort of like a phase of the game. And we get an extra bureaucratic bonus each time. You don't need what this means, but we'll mean things in a minute. We also get cards. We'll show what those mean in a second as well. These are sort of like each turn we get random things we can put on our troops, or we can play, and will give us things like spies or something to help morale. We can use a currency that we'll get. Then we understood the. I So we'll just pass these things. We can also recruit new people as well. Okay. So, let's take a look at the game here. So we are, we're in a very cold place at the moment. All right. So we can zoom out here. So here's our planet. We are way up here in the north. It's very, very cold up here. Yeah. We have religion and corporations. All that stuff is in here. So congratulations on your new position, sir. Take your time to learn the ropes. Don't forget to hit the decision tab. Got it. And danger in Politip. So Politip is my main town here. And Politip, we've got a couple things. We got Texatown is a little I forget what the this one and there we go. Cover over it. So it's an expanse. There's a dirt road there. There's a river. There's a frozen river, I guess, nearby. And each of these places are going to help supply my town, which here has 65,000 people in it. We have 1,400 free folk. Our zone recon is how much we can see around us. It's a big town, level 3. My morale is at 73. It's going down because of corporate domination. It's going down, which we'll see all that. We're at a barbaric score for our civilization, which we'll try to get that a little better. As far as our military is right here. So we have a squad of troops. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, getting used to my buttons here. We've got a few folks hanging around. There's my military over this way. They all have commanders, and they're all connected in some way. But we can send them out and grab new towns and kind of grow. And now remember, there is other folks out here. There's 3 major powers we have to beat, and we have a bunch of minor powers we don't have to worry about. But our goal is to beat those major powers, which I think we find here. That's factions. Victory overview. So we got me, the Nookrites. We've got the Zizonus domain and the Lozerera are on the planet somewhere. And our job is to get 50, a victory score of 50, but also being 25 higher than the next guy. We have a bunch of folks that are like part of our cabinet. We got advisors and council directors and my military commander. Pascal here is my secretary. And they all are important. And it's very important that they are loyal to me. And we got to know like who they are loyal to. He's a merchant syndicate union. And so we want to make sure that we appease the merchant syndicate union. And we can do that. I'm trying not to overwhelm you, but I don't have any other way of like showing this game off without going into too much. But there's the merchant syndic union. They like mind and government. That's what they like. And here's my political structure. So they like what was it? There's government there. They like government, and in mind is, I think, this one. There's mind there. And government. That one, government. So they like government there. And so each of these 3, more like loser era, that's right. Each of these 3 are all kind of tied together. Or they're individually tied together. So this is my political structure, my regime thing. Can I give some tips? I'm not a tip person, but I'm trying to remember everything that I played from before. I'll do my best. That's what I'm trying to do here. So autocracy is what we are right now. And as we do this, as we get points in autocracy, which we saw where we could do that in the building thing, and we'll get questions like a ruler. And those questions we will answer, and that'll sway this stuff. By getting points in here, it'll give us perks. Like, say we get 50 autocracy, then we will get submission, which gives us a couple new cards that we can use later on. So that kind of stuff. And by keeping these, what I'm trying to say is keeping these in line with our factions makes the factions happy. There's 2 of them. We have the Merchant Syndicate Union and the Superior Knights. They like meritocracy and commerce, but they're much smaller. This is 36% of the vote. This is 64% of the vote. So if you make them mad, they will revolt. So that's what I'm trying to get the point here. Also, some of my leaders follow these guys. So we don't want them leaving and running around and all that kind of stuff. There you go. So, yeah, you go away. So, the basics of the game, though, is we're going to go out and do a little bit of scouting. So let's go do a little scouting here. I'm going to select some soldiers here, and we'll do a little run around and see if I can remember my button to send my guys out and do some exploring. So we're going to select, we got some militia in this group, and we have more militia in the group. And every unit has, of course, health points, and they attack, how they attack infantry, and how they attack tanks, and how they defend against that stuff. Of course, that's all there. Numbers everywhere. But we're going to go and just sort of send them out and try to expand, take over the place. Now, out here in the wilds, you may notice this big square here. This is a unknown unit. So there's something out here. We don't know what it is, but something is out here. And we can figure it out by going and looking at it. So let's go take this fella, which I think I want to go to move. And we're going to go here to the expanse. Like that. So we still don't know what's there. And he has a recon right now of 37. If you got a recon of 40, we could start seeing what that square is. Something is hidden over there. It's a big part of the game is trying to figure out, is to try to grow, size up your opponents, and then attack them. And I will take that hydrate, because I've been doing a lot of talking. So, let's go and expand over there. And as we keep on getting more recon, we're up to 47. And so we might be able to get a little bit more of a eyes on... Oh, 23. Sorry, 23 there. Eventually, we'll get some more on there, and we'll be able to see what people are. It's kind of hard to see the yellow against the white here, but there's a move area there. Each unit has action points. Like if I want to go here, it costs 30 action points. He has 100. And there's the type of unit. It's a militia. Yeah, we're just going to move him down this way. There's some green folks out here. It seems like there's a lot of green folks. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of like pack some people up around here. Let's go around this way and just kind of do a little bit exploring here. Let's go to Taos. I shouldn't have walked into Taos. I shouldn't have just walked into there. Because there's people there. Let's take this fella and just scoot on out. This is like my HQ over here, I think. My commander is there. There's my HQ, this guy. So we'll send these guys out over here. There we go. We got recon now. We got Darth Vader over there. So Darth here, we got a recon of 43. We can see who he is. So there is maybe 800 free folk militia. So this is just like random scavengers living out in the world. He's got a strength of 17, but we don't have very good recon. We've got enough to know that he's there. We can have, for full info, we need 400. I'm sorry, my head's in the way here. We have recon of 40 gets us the minimum info to see him, and then 400 gets us all the information. So we don't really know what's there. It might be 800. It might be 5. We're not really sure. So I'm going to send this guy, and we're going to go send over here. So as we sort of envelop this guy, we'll get bonuses to attack him. If we do want to attack... Oh, he's out of movements. We can bring everyone in from the sides. That's what we're going to do. We're going to circle the guys and move everyone in. Let's got to go head up this way. And as far as like the icons that we can see here, you get the trucks, you know, and you can see the time units. It's like the top. The green bar is how where is it? It is readiness, combat readiness, which is a big thing. We've got health as well. The 7 there is his power, so he's got much more power than I do. We think we got decent recon on him because we attacked him. The green dot right there is if we're in logistics. Logistics is a big deal here, so make sure you stay there. We can make more units. We can go over. We can go into raising a formation. Let's see. Where do we start with this? Becomes more and more complex with time. I'm trying to. I thought, you know, I had a plan of how I was going to lay this out because it's complicated to like ease it in. I've lost it. My city has a lot of resources, right? We got food. We're getting food because we've got because we have a agridome hanging out. We own this agridome. It's somewhere around here. There's a dome over here giving us food. We have water, but we don't have any extra water coming in. We've got oil, because there's probably oil in here somewhere. The gray ones are things that I own. So I own an ice mining facility, which is giving me water. I own the dome facility, and I also own the bunker. The red ones are owned by the population, by private company. And now I could go in there and I could take it because I am President Nook of the Nook Rights, but they'd make them mad. And so we have an agreement. This is a scavenging community. It gives me things like I think metals is what it gives me. No, it says it here. If I owned it, it'd give me all kinds of stuff, but because the private stuff owns it, they get most of the stuff, but they give me a little bit of it. And it keeps people happy. We also have this free folk settlement that is nearby. And if we make, that's Texas Town, I think. If we make them happy, they'll move into my town. Everything understood? You got it? Okay, we're good. All clear now. We can raise an army if we want. Armies require resources. We need. If we want to make a brigade, for instance, an light infantry brigade, 5,500 troops. We got 3,000. We're getting 500 next turn. 165 industry. That's what that is. We don't have quite enough, but we're getting more. We can get 55 metals. We got enough, and 3 of like what's the word? Political points, which we also use to play cards. And we can raise ourselves a platoon, or we can just make an independent group just to get a little group of folks out there. Some machine gunners, some infantry, whatever. You can see these guys are a lot easier to. It's just 1,000 troops. Let's just whip that out real quick. Yeah. I don't know where I put them. I gotta pick a square. So click on here, and then we go and raise an army, and we click independent, and we click on these guys, and then raise formation. Ta-da! We did it. We did it. Okay, so now, can you guys move? No, you can't move this turn. Okay, okay. Next turn you can move. But there we go. We got troops now. Instruction unclear. Hand stuck in missile launcher. Yeah, there is a. What's the logistics? Do you remember that one is? Logistics. I remember that's a very important button. That one is. There's my logistics. So this is a very big part of the game, like making sure that logistics, big deal. Mountains are going to slow it down, rivers are going to slow it down, but we got to make sure that there is a nice, clean line covering all our troops, because if they don't have logistics, then they can't get refilled. Like, for instance, these guys that suicided themselves against that Darth up there, they're a little hurt, but we can fix them up later on as long as we get logistics, and they can continue getting readiness. Readiness is a big deal as long as they're within logistical range. I just noticed there's some radiation here, and radiation is bad stuff. If you didn't know, and radiation is, I think we can see it. I don't remember how to see it. Inspect. There's a button that shows me how bad the radiation is. I don't remember how to see it, but somewhere in here we can see how bad the radiation is. And there it is, 52 rads. So, like if our troops are standing there and they're going to start, taking this stuff in, those are going to start falling apart. We have to build troops that are going to not take that in. I didn't settle on the radioactive planets. This was a happy place. And then the war came and people started dropping bombs. And then there was that nuclear power plant that went in the meltdown. I didn't do it. We can replenish troops if we need to, like these guys up here, up north. They got hurt a little bit. We can send some troops that way. We can fill it all the way up. We can send... That should do it. This infantry main armament is a slug thrower. I think this will do it. Actually, I think I might just be sending it into somewhere else, but we'll send some troops in. We can build ammunition if we need. We got 440 over here right now, and we can use metal to do that, and industry. We'll make that. And we can get metal, get ammunition. There's our history log. We'll see what this means in a minute. And let's go be a boss. All right. Let's be a president. Ascension speech. Everybody's eagerly awaiting your ascension speech. I'm worn out. We step onto the podium, and that's what we start off with. I'm worn out. Which policies will you put in place, they say. They're looking forward to me. I'm the new president. What do we do? So this is where we're going to affect these fellas. So economy is secondary. Rule of law is paramount. It gives us bonus to enforcement. If I knew what we really wanted, I may do that. I would probably have a better idea here. We can go private economy is our goal. We give more commerce bonus. And you can see, so it would say we go from 33, that would put us at 57. That would put us above 50. And that would give us a population happiness bonus of 50% instead of it's actually nothing right now because 40% is the first tier. So 40% is the first tier. We would get more cards. And we'd also unlock a unit feat of a scavenger team by hitting 50 there. Deployment through massive investment is in the public sector. Also, remember, if we put points into commerce, that means the other two are going to drop. Oh, we just say everything. We just say we're just vanilla, man. Everything is mediocre. I'm not going to make a stand on anything. You know, like a YouTuber. Don't make a stand on anything. Just keep it all nice and vanilla. Don't have any opinions on yourself. What's the government? Develop it through massive investment in the public sector. For government. It's going to be a public industrial bonus. We can draft workers with this one. Attract free folk. Vanilla empire. You know what? A thriving private economy is our goal. That seems good. I don't remember I think commerce was one of the ones I don't remember. We're gonna do it. Given your speech, you made it clear that your sympathies lie within the private economy. Vision of a rebirth of the old high economy left the masses in awe. They better be in awe. I'd like you to fix your hair, sir. No one in my council will have blue hair. Ada. There are opportunities to enlarge our administration with a new organization. So what we're doing here is this is research. We're putting points into research. And we can see that somewhere. Somewhere we can see your research, and we will find it. And when we find it, I'll show it to you. I was doing so well. I was on a roll, but I don't remember where it is. There is a tech tree, and by going through the tech tree, which is what we're doing here, basically, we're choosing a council that will help build a line in the tech tree. And so, like, I know economic council is a big deal. Military research, of course, obviously, like that kind of stuff. MNG. I don't know where I see that. MNG. Not sure where I see that. This one? And then in tech. Found it. Okay. So like say we want to have power plants. We need to have the economic council to discover this tech. We want automatic rifles. Well, we need the military research council to do that one. We want propellers. We need a Air Force tech for that. Hydroponics. So yeah, and it goes down the tree. A lot of these are economic council. So we'll do that one. They'll give us barracks and hospitals and energy and all that kind of stuff. So we'll do that. Economic council. Sold. Okie dokie. And I, you know what? The blue hair is one thing. Okie dokie is not acceptable in this administration. A beleaguered trader column at the border. A long column of traders is trying to enter the zone. Polytop. I keep wanting to say polyp. If you want to know if your troops are lame, check the model in image. Okay, is that where I was trying to remember where to look at that one? This one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so can we see all of them? There we go. So we can see just basically how good our troops are. There's a lot of randomization and whenever you build your troops, like the weapon design and the firepower and how many hit points they have and how good they are at fighting different things. And this is all kind of randomized a bit. I guess with research, you can adjust this stuff and make better troops. But I think what's it? Is 100 middle of the line, or is it 90? Somewhere in there is the middle of the line. I think it's 100. So yeah, like the green bus, he's pretty good. He's not much of a shooter, but he's something. It's not always though. I've seen some before. If I remember right before, I remember having some good troops before, just kind of on like a lucky start. But anyway, these are our design of our troops, and You know, just to get that there. Let's go back to the map, and let's see what these guys are all about. I think this might be. Well, we'll see what he wants. So they offer me 600 credits if you let them in. They are fleeing from raider attacks in Odalia territory. The leader of Odalia territory has radioed us to make clear we should not allow them in. They are theirs to plunder, apparently, he says. Where is that? So we are in the Nookrites. There is Odalia territory, which is this zone right here. You can see it lighting up here. This spot right here is Odalia. And then the Caliban Forest Empire is over here. And the non-aligned forces is just sort of like the rebels and things like that. Not rebels, but like scavengers and things. His name was Wobo. What? Was it really? Wobo Starpath. That's my guy. That's my director of the Supreme Council. Well, I know how you got that job. So, and everyone has an opinion, you know. Wobo here says this is a bad idea. And he has reasons for this. So Wobo, write that name down. That name's he's gonna make it to many, many more games of mine. So Mr. Starpath he likes meritocracy. He also likes to rule the fist. He likes the fist thing here. He is part of the Superior Knights, which remember is the smaller faction. He also has different skills that will level up at certain times. He's not very good, so he won't level very fast. But there you go. His loyalty's at 59. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, if we accept this, he won't like it. His loyalty's going to go down a little bit further. And if he goes all the way too far, he's going to make a little rebellion of his own. He's going to have the Wobo rebels or whatever. But who would I be if I just turn these guys away? We can send them back, and this guy says, they are our prize. Don't you dare let them escape, says Perma River, leader of Odalia territory. I'm going to say, and by doing this, we're also going to get a bonus to commerce, and we're going to lose some fists. So, Wobo, I'm sorry.
Roger that.
Roger that. At least you know how to talk to me. So, Odalia doesn't like me because of that, but we have taken those people in, and they're going to be added to our population, you know, and all that. And they're down here with these people right here, these green folks, which we don't know what they are, but we'll see them eventually. I don't think they weren't like the big guys, were they? Factions. Nope. Victory. No, they're just a minor. I'm not sure if we can see all the minors in here. There's cults and sects. 13% of the populace is part of a cult. And I have a relationship with the cult. So there is an anima circle. They give my regime 306 secret bonus points. Increases the amount of recon points generated by my spies. Oh, nice. Okay. Which recon, we know, sees things out there. Anima Circle gives extra card. And the Anima Circle is followed by 13% of the populace. My religious strength and appeal has a rating of 104. All right. Thanks, Ada. So, let's move on to something else a little more complicated. Cards. Now, let's say we want to go to war with a minor regime. We got a card for it. It allows you your units to conquer their zones. So if you're not at war, you can't take their territory. But if you are at war, we can take the territory. Like we were moving around, taking land, you know. We can offer protection to some minor folks. There's the Anima Circle thing. We can recruit a new leader. We can increase our income taxes, or decrease them. We can go and give our mechanized forces a bonus to attack. I don't think we have any of those yet. We can go and build a docile AI, played in a friendly zone, and it gets a small independent unit of AI walkers somewhere in the selected zone. And everybody was scared, but then we understood the AI accepted our authority. This is I think people get scared. This hurts the morale, but we get those. I'm going to reduce the amount of control a corporation has in a zone. We can get a new... If you use the right words, everybody will accept what you propose. Propaganda. Plus 10 bonus to charisma rolls. Assign to regular or militia unit. Increase XP. Yeah, you know what? I'll put one of those guys out there. And we have this thing. This is the new thing with the new DLC. We've got the maritime trading hub, something like that. and it's trading house, maritime trade house. It's why the seas work. You can trade over the seas. You can move troops over the seas. There isn't any like battleships or anything like that, which is kind of weird for a ocean map thing. But we use this for all of it. No, not overwhelmed. What do you mean? I understand. This is like playing Monopoly. Easy. We're gonna go toss some of these animal priests out there. Let's execute that. It's supposed to be done by, I'm not sure if he has to do it, but we're gonna send Wobo. Do this for me. Wobo? Oh, I think I have to go click the. Hang on. I gotta go click the unit. So let's put it. I can just put it there. And we go to the card and we click on this and we execute it. Can be played on non-HQ units. Is that an HQ unit? Can I put it over here? Wobo! I'm not sure how to set the target unit. Just whelmed. See if I can put him here. I don't remember how to play this. How to play this card here. Oh, target. There it is. Target. Okay. So we'll put it here. That guy. Execute.
Roger that.
Okay. Okay. So now they've got a thing out there. I'm putting this guy out there. Yeah. Where's he going? He's gonna go right in here. Get him out there. So this is taking up my one fate point. I get those every once in a while. Like, people get kind of mad about this, but troops in Polytop found a group of 10 dormant sentinels and managed to approach, enter, and control them. They have been immediately deployed. Excellent. There they are. Oh, yeah. Can you move? You can move. So you got 100 units. Let's move you. I'm going to move you up here. Oh, yeah. So you get in this spot now, we've got the Anima Priest, we've got the 500 soldiers, we got some Whirlwind folk, and we have the Sentinel. I have Monopoly game installed, but I rage quit a lot. Okay. You know what? I don't want to get too excited, but I think we finished our first turn. There's my troops. This is my army that is following. I think I'm doing this right. It is under the command. This is my independent folks, but this is my army. The brigade there. We have the individual guy I just brought in, and we have another independent one, which infantry and machine gun, another infantry. There's my battalion that we were messing with here. My mini map. Okay. Ready? Let's hit the next turn. Okay. And the green folks are starting to pile up on my border, and I'm not liking that one bit. In fact, they attacked me. So we'll go over what just happened. So we killed 800 infantry. We lost 100. Entering a time of bureaucracy, we get more bureaucratic points. Okay. Representative from the Maritime Trade House has arrived. Hello. Like your cigarette. And we got a new card. Send a spy. Okay, start of the turn, we controlled 16 hexes. If possible, to expand this by moving units into terrain. Thanks, buddy. Got it. Might be time to consider declaring war. I agree. Okay, so let's go look and see what happens in the history. So we're going to go one turn at a time. And so the folks to the north came in. There's 2,400 people in here, in this group, we know. And they came and attacked us. We killed 200 of them. They killed none of me, because I got robots. Next battle, these fellas over here came in and attacked. They lost 600. I lost only 100 whirlwinds. I don't know what a whirlwind is, so I assume that's a plus. There's 2,400 of them there. Actually, there's only 1,800 of them there now. So remember that. A bunch more just came in. And that's it, right? Yep, these guys moved around. Okay. So, we can look over here now. Unless, yeah, there's 11. I think it might be more than that, actually. Unless they moved away. There's 3,400 of them right there. There's 1,100 here. These are just the free folks, so we can attack as we please with these guys. I don't know if we can attack these guys. Maybe we can. I guess we can. We don't want to attack things that we don't know what they are, because there may be like thousands of them there. Who knows? It's just oh, it's radiated too. I'm sure there's a way of cleaning that up, but I don't know how to. So it's all irradiated that way. I don't think maybe a spring. Yeah, it's spring now, so we can delve some secure lodgings. I want this guy to go move over here. And if we wanted to, say, attack this fella, can you attack? So, what we can do here, so this guy, this is the one guy attacking. He's got 1 to 2.6 odds. He's going to lose. My attack is 23. Their defense is 59, essentially. Those are the numbers. There's all kinds of numbers here. These are the ones to worry about. There's a few there. But we can bring in all the surrounding folks. We got these guys. They can come in. Our odds are 1 to 1 now. We can bring in those fellas. 2 to 1. We'll bring in this guy. We'll bring them all in. We want to bring in the headquarters. Bring in the headquarters. 5 to 1 odds to take out this guy here. We attack a 383 bonus. And you can see all the bonuses are in here because we're attacking from separate sides. We've got a minus because of attack saturation, because there's too many of them, maybe? For soldier minus 2, I don't know. Maybe because of the terrain. And we've got experience modifier. The leaders are there, so we get a bonus. Whirlwinds, yeah. And whatever. Attack. We blow them up. Take that. Blow them up some more. My general, my Nathaniel died.
Mission accomplished.
Most of them ran away. A few of them died. My commander died. But not the main guy. Just one of my commanders. So let's step in here into Ephraim. Claim this place. I'd like this guy to go here, but I guess I can't. Let's step in this way. We might be able to take this guy out, actually, also. What's recon here? Recon 69. There's 1,200 of them there, but they don't have much of a strength. I'm going to leave this guy here. Let's go down there. I don't know. I'm not sure about this radiation down here. Seems like something we should stay away from. I would like you to... These are mountains, so we're slow moving through here. Get those guys up here. And... recon of 700 in this of 68 here. Yeah, any unit within 1 hex can join the combat. Yes, these guys can't. He can. So we ain't winning this battle because there's quite a few of them in there. So there's a bunch of those guys over there. So we need to get some bonuses, and we can just sort of help with bonuses by surrounding. Will give us a big boost there. I didn't show this before. I got a little sidetracked. Morale is down because of corporate domination. It diminished because of low quality of life, and also decreased 10 points due to hunger. I'm not sure what to do about hunger. But we can do a couple things, though. We can construct some stuff. So in the town, we can build a new agricultural dome. It costs us some power. We got plenty. It costs us water. I think we have enough of that. And it costs us some time. To throw the thing out here. We got mining facilities and industry facilities and government and logistics. We can do all this stuff. We can upgrade stuff. Truck stations is a logistics thing. If we got multiple towns, we can throw those things out there. Ice mining is going to be water. So we can try building another farm. It's just a level 1. I think we can do it. I'm not sure. It needs 200 of that. 10,000 workers. Not quite sure what we need. Not enough industry points. Which is this fella right here. I'm not sure how much we need in industrial. There's our recruits. We spent a lot of them last time refilling our group. As you can see, they're healed back up again. Do need ammo before we start a war. Get some reserves. Seems like we got food. I'm not sure about that. Once you get the mechanics, yeah. I agree with you. We could trade away and get a little bit of things if we need anything. Like I remember before playing this and always going and getting industrial points, buying industrial points by selling off whatever else we need to do. Which we got. Well, we can do machines and whatever. We make our own stuff. Transfer things to different zones. What else we got here? Workshop was making bullets. We'll make a few. 300.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see what kind of decisions we got today. Okay, budget allowances. Do we want to put money towards what? So, Economic Council, that we saw what that is. Supreme Council, that's fine. That's fine. You know what I said about that. New director for the Economic Council. So every council needs a leader. We got Zero Oxynite. Oh, man, what names? Zero Oxynite. That name sounds familiar. I'm not sure why I know that name. Something sounds familiar about that. He's part of the Merchant Syndicate Union. He likes mind and heart. Or doesn't like hearts. He likes mind. He is good. The cap is a good way of seeing how good they can level. Yeah, he seems alright. What a great guy. Come on in here, Zero. You're no Zero to me, buddy.
Yes.
He will lead that group and gives a bit of a bonus. He also, what he does is he gives, like, we'll have dice rolls, and they will factor into those dice rolls. Those points factor into that. So, priorities, what are we going to put them into? We put them into, like, research. Research, I think, is randomized what you're going to get of the thing. Discovery, whatever.
Yeah.
Do your thing, buddy. Do your thing. Okay, Charismatic Union Chief in Polytop. Union Chief has risen into the forefront of more radical workers. He's found in a shady tavern. He makes a grumbling noise as I approach him and asks me what we're doing in his tavern and what we want from him. This is why it's called Shadow Empire. From the shady tavern. We leave him to his beers. We ask the chief to help reduce unrest. There's a roll. Oratory roll. Which you saw the numbers there. Or we get rid of him. Everyone seems to think it's a good idea, except for old Gallymoon. Doesn't like this idea. We're better off if this chief would just have an accident. Kit, I agree. Covert Ops skill roll, we rolled it at 79. Difficulty level 119. Killing him was easy. He didn't see it coming at all, but sadly some workers witnessed the act and got away. The workers of Polytop have lost a third of their happiness, and there are whisperings of organizing strikes. And you know, you want to knock someone off, you got to do it right. So here's the Maritime Trade House visiting us. Line of communications with them. Setting up things will cost some credits. It requires that we pay for the part of the liaisons as well. So we can say yes, maybe later, or no. Yeah, sure, we'll do it. How much? $200.
Yes,
Sure,
sir.
it's a lot of money. Okay, no more decisions. Excellent. There's more troops over there. I'm a little concerned about that. We haven't really rise any other troops yet. But we've got people on the border here. We've pushed out at least 2 squares away from our town, which is good. People get kind of cranky if they got things too close to their town, which is why this is not a problem. But I don't know what to do about food. Increase 10 points due to hunger. Ideally, there's no hunger, but between 1 to 100 hunger points, it's bad on happiness. Above 100, starvation starts. So we got 1130, 63 last turn. I'm not sure why hunger is an issue there. I'm not sure. This is our population, which is going down by Y. Luxury, private economy attracted extra free folk. Recruited, people into the military, I guess. Yeah. Decreased 200 due to natural growth, and decreased 2100 due to them melting away into the hinterlands and joining the free folk. What'd they go and do that for? Next turn. Okay. I wasn't sure we'd get through 2 turns tonight for this stream, but we did it. Pat yourselves on the back. We made it. Okay, nothing happens. More points. My scouts have found a sealed silo near Ephraim in the zone polytop. We found 4 machinery. Well, hot dog. Oh, we can make a non-aggression pact. What do you want? Aphrodite has started an auction. Okay, metal's an important thing, he says. Okay. So, producing metal, constructing a metal mine if we have found metal deposits. If there isn't any, we can construct a recycling asset on a hex. Okay. There's little tooltips to help you along, if you're confused, obviously. I think we have a symbol if there is metal around. I think. There's ruins here. What do ruins give me? I'm not sure what ruins give me. But there's water in that spot. I don't know that we have any metal. I'm not sure. I think it's just like a little icon like that. I'm not entirely sure. If we want to build, though, a mine. So we could... There's an ice mining, metal mining there. So not the right kind of deposits in this hex for that kind of mine. I'm assuming there's like a little metal symbol. You can build recycling plants on ruins. Oh, okay, okay. Biorefinery. There's the mining. There's the rad treatment center. Nationalizing your private asset scavenging community to obtain this. Oh, right, because there already is one. It's just owned by the people. So it's not terrible. It's bringing in 42. I'm not sure how much of that we get. You tell me what you give me each turn. This guy. Click for more information on this asset type. So it produces that. Paid 1 population point for upkeep. So produce 42 metal. Not sure how much. So is that 32 goes to the private, and then the rest goes to me? I'm not sure, but we get a bit of this, and the private economy owns it, so it's okay. There's already one there. We could upgrade it. I'm not sure if we can do it or if it's something we have to take and then do it. This guy right here. We have to nationalize that place before we can take it, and then maybe upgrade it then. So, I suppose we'll leave it. All right, back to the troops. Wrong button. All right, so now we can get a little... Because we're sitting here looking at them, we're getting into better recon on this thing. We've got a few raiders near to the south. There's a lot more to that south and more there, but not a ton. But there's a few around. There's a lot of these fellas over this way, which I'm not fond of seeing. But we could probably take this guy out pretty easily. He is hanging out in a forest. Well, it's a savanna, I guess. It's a weird place for a savanna. It's a cold savanna. 14 degrees at that moment, actually. In this place, we've got a little bit of recon, so our numbers are probably a little bit off. And we go attack them, our numbers are going to be a little off. But we can get an idea of what we can do here. Like, it says we've got like 4.6 to 1 odds. Maybe. Sending that unit in does give us a 6 to 1 odds to squash this guy. What we could actually do is, I bet you, there's no river in the way, so we can. This only costs 50 points. You got 100, so we could like step over here and then step up, and then we would get another bonus. In fact, we could probably go over here and then hit him next turn. Let's do that. I want you to go over here. And then, not everyone can attack him. Actually, most of them have used their turn now. But we can do them next turn. I'm going to send these guys to stand here. Hopefully they don't smash me here. I'm going to worry about leaving that on his own. Let's send this guy over here to stand on that thing. And then I got these mechs here. I wish I had more recon here to see what it was. We could try to step there and see what the recon is, but then I'd leave my mechs kind of on their own. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them there, and then maybe next turn we'll bring some people in. As far as taking this guy out. Oh, yeah. Do we want to invade Odalia territory? No, we don't want to do it just yet. These are the guys that... This is a minor people, so we don't have... We could you know, go to war with these guys or whatever. Right now we just have a front. They don't like us. We don't like them either. You're not the lizard people, are you? How do we know whether you're lizard people or not? I want to know. It's got to be a... There's a factions overview. That's these guys. How do we get more information on... Maybe in the... I mean, he's not a lizard. You're not really sure about these fellas. He doesn't look very lizardy, though. I hope we get to see some lizard people. I hope so. There's a lot. 300-400 militia hanging out here, so maybe. Something around that number. Our recon isn't the best, but it's decent. Let's go to our decisions. So some of the workers in Polytop are about to start striking. They've given us conditions we have to comply if we want to avoid the strike. We can use military force. Which Mr. Blue Hair, Mr. Okie Dokie, thinks is a good idea. We can give them some other demands. We can give them some money. $72, that's pretty cheap. We can ignore it. Gives us more unrest. I mean, we'll give them some money. You know, we'll pay them off. Yeah, they're happy their demands were accepted. There you go. Have some money. Leave me alone. So there's a stock auction with the maritime folks. This is new, this DLC stuff. 1 share in Aphrodite C for sale. Seller has an Aphrodite C. Minimum bid request is 193 credits. I'll bid. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'll bid.
Roger that.
All right, sir. A bid's been communicated. Money's been put in the reserve. All right. So a leader of Odalia has requested us to supply him with a few dozen military advisors. Odalia is the guys of the south. You can use... There is airborne stuff we can get eventually. We don't have it yet, but we can get airborne stuff. I haven't shown any making new units yet. We can make new units. And increase their military enforcement. Offer to pay us credits in exchange for sharing knowledge on how to install military enforcement. Good for relations and to make them happy. We can say no. Wobo, I'm not sure what Wobo thinks of this. Let's keep him happy for now. I'll get some money out of it too. And, oh yeah, you're leadership, that's right. Need to appoint a commander as soon as possible. We should do that. That's what we have those cards for. So let's keep them happy, and then we can deal with the north before we do too much to the south here. I want to use a card, because we have an opening, because the guy died in combat. We're going to go into the leaders. Better to have autocratic or democratic government scheme. It's really all depends on your people. I'll talk about it in a second, where that comes in. We can go and get... We want a... Where is it? HQ... Leaders. Where's the other one? The recruited junior. There it is. So we can get a junior. It's an unskilled guy. There's also this... Oh, this is just bonus. So yeah, we're going to go get this fella. Cost us 8 of these. But we're going to recruit somebody.
Roger that.
Okay, new leader's been added to the reserve pool. Let's go take a look and see who he is. So we've got Oliver Simpson here. Oliver is not aligned with any of the factions, which we'll talk about in a second. He likes commerce. I think commerce is a good deal. We'll go look at that in a second. He's 17 years old. He's got a cap of 2, which is not the greatest, but it's better than 1. That's how well he will likely level up. Level 5 is the best. You'll measure how useful he will be, basically. And this is what he's good at. He's got skills in nothing, which is his dice rolls that we'll get. So we'll bring him in. I don't remember which of these are good. Probably war for a guy that's leading a command. So what we could try to do is let's use a second card. Johnny Depp.
Roger that.
Okay. So now we got Blake here. And Blake's a little more skilled for it. A little more suitable for it. What'd I miss? I missed a dad joke? Oh, no. Oh, no. I was so overwhelmed and... Not overwhelmed. That's the wrong word. I was so whelmed. So, you know, one thing I'm going to tell you. As an American, talking about meters before. As an American, it really troubles me You know, nothing's made in the U.S. anymore. Now, I just bought this new TV. On the box, it says built-in antenna. I don't even know where that is. Anyway, let's take a look at Blake. Blake is a little better. I think it's because his war's a little better. Personal combat's decent. I think it's why it likes him a little more. Just the right amount of whelmed. Yeah, that's the joke. That's the grumpy American that doesn't know anything outside of the U.S. Yeah, that's there you go. Blake is the man for the job. Blake, get yourself some boots and get out there, buddy. What was your cap 3? Even better. He's also a little witty, not corrupt, a little emotional, but that's okay. He's not tied to any faction, and I'm not sure where his loyalty 68. Well, we can work on that. We'll bring him in.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Okay. He likes that. He gets a point. He gets some relation points because he's like, hey, I got a job. Another thing to keep in mind, whenever we have people that are like in those positions, some of them are gonna get kind of grumpy if they're good, like the cap is high, but they're in like menial jobs. So we gotta make sure we take care of that. I was gonna say something about what? About autocratic or democratic in this game. So I talked about this a little bit, but now that I'll talk about it again. There's different factions in the game. We have 2 factions in our empire. We've got the Merchant Syndic Union. They like mind and government, and we want to keep them happy. Some of our officers, our staff council is part of this faction, and if we make them mad, then they may rebel. Same thing with the Superior Knights. They're a much smaller faction. There's only 2 members in this faction. There's, well, 2 in each one, I guess. Wobo is the leader of this Superior Knights. They like meritocracy and commerce. And you can see the power base. And this, I don't know where this goes in the long run, but there's votes and I guess and all that later on. I haven't messed with cabinet stuff much, and I don't remember. So that's where that comes in. Now we can sway it however we want. If we say we want to do something that nobody wants, we just boot them out and bring in some new junior folks, but they're not going to be very good. Give them time and they'll level up. Let's just pass the turn. Now that we've surrounded those guys to the north, we should be able to take them out. And we can squash those little folks up there. It looks like they're attacking me. They failed to attack me. So we killed 200 of them. Got some decisions waiting for me. Maritime folks are here to talk with me again. We discovered a new tech university. We've been brainstorming that if we create an advanced school to pool our brightest minds, we might gain significant education advantages compared to the improvised private schools. Excellent. We got some new cards in here. Shadow diplomats. Assign a veteran diplomat to a leader to help with leader's next skill roll. Okay. And then we've got another auction over here, which I'm not sure what that is. Our bid of 100 of credits share was the highest. We won the auction. We now own a total of 1 share. Excellent. Excellent. It's like a whole stock market thing going on with these guys. Let's look at our history. So, next battle. So we had these guys here. They came at me. They sent 1,200 rifle militia, and we took them out. We didn't lose anybody. We killed 100 of them. And then the big group from the south attacked us. 2,400 of them attacked us, and we still fought them off. They're just militia. That's something to brag about. Well done, buddy. Pat yourself on the back. Their readiness is a little low. His is a little low as well. There's a lot of them there. I'm going to move you up. Let's deal with this side over here first. This is the north, isn't it? This is way north. I can't attack that because we don't know what's there. I really want to scout over there, too. Let's let this guy kind of scoot around. We'll see what he can find. We're going to go ahead and squash this guy real quick. So we'll send this guy in. We'll send in 3-to-1 odds. 7-to-1 odds. We can... that's plenty. And we send the command in. That puts us at 8-to-1. The guy from the south can go in. He doesn't do much. I'm trying to save people around so we can move them around still. Let's just do that. I don't remember. I think this is all being developed by one person. Of course, Slytherin is like publishing it, so I'm not sure if there's more people have come in later on, but I'm sure I know it was started with one person. What's textual? Oh, gotcha. So they killed one of us, but we got the rest of them. We've cleared them out there, and you can't attack there anymore, but you can. But there's no way you're gonna be able to do anything with that. No. However, we might be able to. Oh, we can't attack those guys. Those are not enemies. They're a little bit out of logistics, aren't they? If I remember right, we want to construct roads. Right, we build roads, I think is the idea here. Per hex. How much do we have? 130. So we build a road over here, and it would help with our logistics. I forgot about this, but I remember this being a thing now. So rail, of course, is better. Dirt roads will do the job, and we want to just dirt road up to this spot right here. 100 points it's going to cost me. Like that. Okay. So we spent our points, but we now have a road, which should get the logistics a little bit further out. It did get one more square out there. Can I do a road to there? That's 40. 40 to go there. Okay. So I think we've pushed our logistics a little bit further out. Yeah, it is just a bunch of wrapper files, so it's like easily moddable, I assume, based on what the folder looks like. I'm not sure. I'm not much of a modder. Okay. Let's see what our decisions are today. We got still don't have any of these star things. New research target. Do we want to let yeah, okay, right. Research. So we didn't research university, they just know about university. And if we want, we can say, yeah, get university, or say no, work on something else. Let's work on university. Okay, so worker strike in Polytop again. So we can use military force. We can give them $72 again. See, what problem is, we've just, they know now. They're like, well, we just whine enough. We'll get $72. Anima Circle requests my blessing. So the priests requested us to help them in Polytop. They are organizing a manifestation and like you to attend. So if I don't come in, do we want to keep the cult happy? Too moralistic for it. So basically, I'm just going to lose a little bit of morale. I'll lose a lot from 0 here. If I say, no, they're fine. They're good friends. I like them. Okay, maritime. Visit us to promote a regular line communication with them. Setting things up will cost some credits. It requires us pay part of the liaisons as well. Again, you were already here asking for money. Okay.
Copy that.
Okay. And another stock for sale for 241. No, not today. I'm sure I need money for something. Okay, we got 1,500 troops. I'm waiting until we get a little more and we can raise another formation up. It'd be nice to get an army, but that's a lot. We get another independent thing here. I guess we can actually do that now. We can get a minigun or a machine gun squad. Infantry, of course, motorized. They move around faster. More buggies. We want buggies. I'll just take some more of these fellas. I think I got enough stuff for it. Yeah. Raise that formation. Okay. We'll move them out next turn. I think. Yeah, next turn. Okay, everyone else, we're just gonna kind of leave here, I believe. We've already pushed the borders. Let's go. Oh, you know what? I can get this guy up this way. Do I want to deal with this, or do I want to deal with... Let's deal with this. Mountains are tough to walk on. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was going to look at military. If I remember how. That's replenishing. And... so we can make a new headquarters. I forget. I think I don't know if we can do much until we get... There's an air one. Until we get more tech. This is all we know right now. And we're taking, you know, all types. It sort of randomizes the numbers. And I think it'll give us the number at the end. But as we get tech, I believe we'll start to get more of that. Anyway, next turn. Look, it's moving along. We're a year in already. Get attacked again. We may get some numbers there now. There's 2,200 of them up there. So we killed 100. Did we not lose anybody there? We gained free markets. We got a new junior officer card. Got another auction going on. Those guys ran off over there. Pushed our borders up this way too. I'm not seeing anything worth. I think we just want that. I'm not seeing anything worth grabbing here. There is, what's that? What is that? Not sure what that. There's water there. I'm not sure what that symbol is. Mercenary post there. Oh, this is the Caliban Forest Empire. Right, that's right. They are this, like, right over here. Kind of hard to see them. They own Hayden. Okay. Now, what I want to do before we go and look at that, we're going to go... Can I not go step up there? I can't if I hit move. Where'd that guy go? Up there. Over there. Now, recon is still at 24. Maybe we'll get some eyes on it. Other buddy over here. We can either send him up here to join these guys. Let's send him up here. I don't want to lose my mechs. And he should give me a recon boost. I didn't really show any stats on these guys. I did a little bit. But I get hit points in attack. So if we attack troops, we attack at 28, we defend at 55. We attack tanks at 14, defend at 28. These guys are actually pretty good. We get one attack per round. How many bullets we use, how many food we eat. The recon number, which is how well we can add to the recon score. And I guess we can upgrade them. I'm not sure how that works. But we'll figure that out. What can we do with you? Anything? If you get hurt, we can replace you, I suppose. There's the testing. Change the model name. Weird music. We can replace if we need to. There's 800 of them here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, actually, I forgot we got attacked, didn't we? Not that one. She does have quite the forehead. So we got attacked over there. So 2,200 of them came at us. We lost nothing. And they moved. Who moved? They moved up there. Okay. Okay. So we got good. Oh, we got this. We're gonna smash this guy. Let's smash him. Ideally without losing troops. So I think maybe there's a lot more of them there than we thought there was. Because we all ran away. Well, that wasn't what we wanted. We had such good odds, but there's actually, I think there's more there. Well, we have good recon. I don't know why they skunked us like that. Enough action points. I probably should have you moved in here. Oh, our logistics has caught up. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, they're in a mountain. That's what it is. Yeah, they're in a mountain. Of course. All right, policy speech is due. Been a year. So our goal is mining assets reach at least 2 levels. Bureaucratic assets reach 2 levels. Our goal is relation with other regimes reaches 41. Or don't commit to anything. I'm going to go with the... We're at 55 commerce. We go to 60. We get a 100% commerce bonus. We get a commercial gift and a state. Yeah, you know what? Let's go commerce.
Okie dokie.
Oh, you know, I said so. I told you about that. We got some protests here, always. They want 76. They want 296 bucks. What are they so mad about? Calm them down by talking to them. Difficulty is 89. Not so bad. This guy can come have a chat. You know what? Just go chat with him. Rolled 61. Difficulty 89, so you failed. Failed talk was just petrol to the fire. You know, because you had that blue hair. Some scouts have been killed while on patrol by a horrible monster. As long as it's out there, it will probably pose a small risk to anybody passing by. Monsters? Well, go kill the monster. On a personal combat skill roll, I rolled a 51 versus a 50. We managed to kill the beast after a fierce battle. We lost 400 security and hunting party members. It seems I made an impression to earn myself a title of Monster Hunter. Wubbo did? Wubbo? Wubbo or Quick or Kit? Here's a stock thing again. We'll put a point in there. Sure.
Roger that.
I'm not sure why there's monsters. I don't know. It might have been one of the local life out there. I don't know what the monster's all about. I'm a little scared. Good job, Wobo. We can't attack that yet. They wouldn't sneak attack me. I'm sure of it. These green guys are like my best buds. Anybody here want to move? Okay, let's camp out there for a turn. I wasn't expecting monster either. I'm guessing it's one of the life forms out there. Wait, it pushed back into my territory? Why? Wait a minute. I thought we were friends. Increase morale. You might want to increase their salary. Do this by calling your secretary and doing a salaries decision. Best way to do what? Better relations with neighbors. Well, that's not going to happen. I hate my neighbors. They took my land. Stop that. These guys ran away, didn't they? Can I go there? You can go there. You dang trucks. Just make sure we stay here and kind of keep them at bay. I probably should keep my battalion kind of together, not all spread out. Okay, now I still don't know what's going on over here, and it's too risky to attack it. We just don't know what's there. Like, who knows what's there? There's a town, and there's something in it. We don't know what it is, though. Do I have any good... I don't think I have any of these that are really worth anything. I could go to war with those guys down in the south. Let's send a spy. Yeah. I want to send him at... Oh, we knew more people, huh? We know Balbus Waters, Scotty Brine, and who's the other one? Aphrodite C. Those are the maritime people. We want to go send it to Odalia. Send a spy over there.
Roger that.
Success. Critical success. We managed to infiltrate double the number of spies planned. Okay. Do we see new things? What'd it do for us? Maybe it'll do something next turn. I'm hoping it's good. What we got? CEO's asking for a subsidy. They want 235 credits. Everyone's taking all my money. No money for you. So shares are there. I'm not sure what this does. I wish I had like a tooltip for this. Both of them are shares. I'll do one more in there.
Roger that.
We can also call this guy. This is where we can add, we can change our budget, we can change the salaries. I think it does, I guess it, oh, there it is. Our soldier salary is 0. We're not paying our soldiers or anything. That can't be right. Put it at 1. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Roger that.
Okay. Now, you guys are gonna hang out there and defend. Clayton have road access. Does it need it? Does it matter? If I thought road access was just for my troops. It may. I mean, I could use it for these guys so they could have some logistics, I suppose. That's 120 to go there. 80 to go there. That's a lot. Too much. Oh, we gotta cross the river. Maybe we can just go from here, though. Just to Clayton for 40. Sure. That may help us out. At least one bump there. They're in the mountains. Dahlia's turn. They're attacking me again. They lost 300. Oh, there's my spies. Excellent. What are these? Okay, gain strength of the will. I don't know what that means. We can ask them to construct a makeshift port on a coastal hex that has naval logistics. Okay, okay. I'm on those stairs. We'll have to see what that is. Zones of the first headquarters still don't have public asset that produces metal. I know. Find any ruins or deposits, consider nationalizing that thing. You know what, buddy? I don't want to be nationalized, but I might have to. So, we can now see some stuff over here. A lot of radioactivity, as well as some weird spots. But there is Odalia's lands. Are you good at recon? Who's good at recon? Recon 10. Maybe I should send that biker up there. Let me send this. Let me send this guy up here. Can you get over here? Get up here. I'll move you up that way, because we can't get any sight on this guy. Into the mountains. No logistics over there, but we are deep in the mountains here. There was something nasty there, but we're going to go ahead and work our way around it, I guess. Yeah, I want you to go down. You all worn out? Okay. Can I go there? That ruins my plan. I want you to go there. Okay. You're going to go up, and we'll take this thing out eventually once we get some logistics. Might help us out a lot, because our readiness is going to go down, and we're going to run out of supply. Which we have, looks like. Well, he has anyway. Help him over there. Other guys with supply, let's step over this way. And the mechs, can we move them? Move the mechs. Mechs are noisy. Okay, what do we got? Auction time. I'm not going to do auction until I know what those things are. We should probably read that. Figure out what that does. So they demand resolution of relations. So they're upset about the continued unclear relations between us. So they're saying, hey, are we friends or not? And I can say we'll be friends or we will be enemies. Now, I'll get more roads. This is I can't right now. I need more industrial points to get roads. How dare they? We will be enemies. I don't know. We could try to be... I don't think they like us anyway. Let's... Where's our this thing? What do we see? I think I can go talk to my... Hey, here's this. I own 2 shares. I own 14 of our own shares. Nation 64 with these guys. They have 3 ships. We got like a map for them. They're former pirates. They bought 1 high-tech part from traders. They bought a machine for us. Okay. There's Aphrodite C. We know them too. Okay. Weird. Odalia. Relation 20. Yeah, we don't like them. They actually have a symbol. No, we're gonna be... We don't like you. We will be enemies.
Roger that.
Just so you know. In case you were curious. We're now at 1. Oh, we're at war now? Why didn't you say something? Would have killed you a long time ago. It's all radioactive, though. I don't want your land. It's all radioactive and nasty. Industry is through... Consumed by troops. We build it with... Where's my guy at? This thing. I think... One of these buildings, I think, does it. Harbor... I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember. I think it has to do with producing metals. Metals plus like oil or something like that. It has to do with how much industry points you get. Something like that, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember. Next turn. Are they gonna attack? Oh, no attacking. Okay. We're going to do mercenary and auction, which is always there. So happiness is at 40 points. We can increase it by increasing the salary. This is worker happiness. Zone orders is... This is the tutorial, by the way. We call the governor. Do zone orders. And we switch... Okay. I remember that now. So we call the governor. Yeah, I got it. Move units into the zone, makes them happy. So, go here. Where's my governor? He's a commander. I want the governor. I don't remember how to see the governor. Let's go see. I thought his picture was over here. Well... Directors here. 8 leaders in our service. There's Governor Kit Hardy. So Kit, he's a member of the merchant syndicate thing. Let's get a call for this fellow. So we can do zone orders. What it said, I think is what it said. Okay. Now we can raise the budget. We can work our salary. We can put that up just a little bit. Let's put it up to 6. We can raise the recruit signups. So we can get more recruits every turn. Colony signups to get people brought in because we're losing people. Let's do like 2 monies. And we can say worker recruitment mode. If there's a shortage, we'll bring in people. Regular zone. Emergency food. Why is everyone leaving me here? Are people leaving? People are leaving into the free folk. Rock bottom due to... It still says due to hunger. So I'm going to go ahead and allow emergency food. I'm going to raise payment one more time. Okay, happiness increased 15% due to that increase. So maybe we'll get people coming in now. Looks like happiness is going up. And we'll see. We'll see. Okay, whoops. Well, what do we got here? We got a couple auctions. So we'll do the budget allocations first. Economic Supreme. Yeah, that's fine.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. How about Air Force? Let's do a military research council. Stop it with the okie dokies. No more bids.
Roger that.
Okay. Now, don't know what's there. We are still being... We do still have supply, though. Oh, yeah, let's get that guy. Bring in the truck, 4 to 1 odds. There's a lot of things there. But if we can smash this guy... Hang on. Might be able to get someone else. Oh, you can't really... Can you get there? And still attack? Oh, we can see what's here now. 26. There's a bunch. Trying to scout out the lane here and claim things. I remember from before, I remember a lot of just walking around and claiming stuff and trying to get like resources and things. It says there's only 500 here now. So this should be easy killing. 21 to 1 odds. Kill them.
Going in.
They got one of us. They got 2 of us.
We need more firepower, sir.
We didn't make it? Well, we killed a few. We can probably squash this guy pretty easily, too. Most of them are hanging out over there. We're going to go smash him.
Going in.
There's more there than we thought there was. Coming out of the woodwork.
Operation successful.
Okay, we got him. Nice and radioactive over there. I don't know if I want to stand there. Put you into this square, because there's a bunch right there. And the rest of you we can hit this guy. We'll hit him next turn, I think. We've got plenty of troops hanging around, so we should go get some more troops. Let's go raise an army. What's it take for a can do a regiment, but a battalion? 5,500. Yeah, the sound effects are pretty rough. We could get a big regiment. We need, well, 1,800 machine gun for 18. We could do that. No, we can't. We need more industry points. Let's wait a couple turns. Let's see where it goes. We'll do our attacking in the wintertime. Best time to attack. Apparently they decided to go move that way. They attacked us. They attacked us there. Well, they lost 500. I lost 0. Seemed to be a good job defending. Old Kit here's relations has gone down. You might want to increase his salary. He'll be alright. He's just mad because they gave the workers some money. We need to claim that as soon as we can. Let's get moving over there. There's a lot of radiation over here. We can send everyone in and squash this guy here. Let's go ahead and get him out of the way.
Going in.
He's in the mountains, but so are we. There's more there than we thought there was. Bunch of free folk. Oh, we do have a mechanized thing. Okay. Move on in. We're gonna go in. We've got Hayden now. Move you down. Do we know what's here? A couple stacks there. Okay. We're gonna hit this guy again. We're gonna send everyone in. Again, 15 to 1. Not as good as it was last time.
Going in.
Yeah, every sound effect is just a different audio file. So you can change it out. You can put in SpongeBob music or whatever, I guess, if you wanted to. Or whatever.
We need more firepower, sir.
The guy just won't die. What's over there? We have slim odds, but in our favor. Let's raise. Yeah, I'm gonna raise one of these. Independent battalion. I can raise them pretty much anywhere. We could select and put them there in Texas Town. I think. As long as we have the stuff there, we have the troops, items, and logistics to get there, we can do it. We got bullets. Yeah, we got all the stuff that we need. What terrible sound effects. Raise information. Okay, so we got some folks hanging out here now. What kind of decisions we got? Yeah, change all the. Okay, they're without leadership. Did someone die? Oliver's not very good. Alright, Oliver, you can get in there. Suitability rating of 4. No, this is... Oh, this is the new thing we just founded. Yeah, it's fine. Anti-war quarrels with the maritime folks. Elements that want to be less aggressive against others. Supporting these calls will weaken our current elder's position. So it's yes, people like that. No, people don't like that. Sure, I'll do it. I don't really have any... I just do what my advisors think is a good idea.
Roger that.
We got it. Okay. Brace for the terrible sound effects. So, you can't get in there, right? It's just the... Yeah, we're gonna... we'll wait. We'll stand our ground. We're better at defending, of course, than anything else. Let's move this guy. Let's move him over here. We'll get ready to put him in there. He'll move into that town. And... I don't think there's anything we can really construct because I don't have any... Ooh, wind traps. What's that give us? This is just water. Food is going way down. It's wintertime. A circus empire. Oh, they're moving to my home. There's another attack going on over there. Oh, no more supply units. I have a supply problem. This guy's got out of supply. Yeah, he's a bit of an issue over there. What is that? Weird things going on over there. Where's my history? So, where's that at? So, they attacked me. They lost 600, so we should be able to take them out now. Okay. Okay. We should be able to squash these guys now. In fact, I'm not even going to send the truck in because I got a better job for him. Almost. Still can't take him out. Where's that truck at? Yeah, you won't win. Well, I'm still gonna move you out because they're really very reinforcing that town. Plus, we get there is a way of seeing this one. So if we attack in the snow, protectors have a negative attack, defenders have a negative. This is in a city in ruins where we got negative against guns, motorized, and tanks. We don't have any tanks. Motorized we do. We have infantry. That's just 0. So it's a tough fight for some reason. Let's move these guys down. Let's take care of this real quick.
Requesting backup.
More there than we thought. Three to 1 on that one. That's not very good odds. So we start getting a little bit of radiation in here, and that's probably not a good thing. So we gotta get you guys some supplies, otherwise we're gonna be all messed up over there. It's gonna be kind of a pain to get that built over there, though. The best thing that we can do is surround him. Even though it is radiation. We'll just slowly kind of surround. This is their whole army here. We just slowly surround their army over here. Maybe we'll get somewhere. Move. You guys move you guys onto the road. Okay, yeah. If they want to attack, they go right ahead. They might go over here. That's fine. We're having some real food problems. To build this, I gotta select a spot. So we've got like some plains. It's not the best place to be growing food, and you kind of see my head's kind of in the way. My microphone's in the way. Right there is the temperature. So right now it's 1 degree currently. Sorry, it's 1 below right now. So it'd be better to put it somewhere where farms do well, and we can see that. I don't know where we see where it does good, like what temperature levels it does, but I know it needs to be above freezing is best. I'm no you know, farmer, but I've heard some stories. So I think just a 2. Like we can maybe we can put it like right in here. As long as we keep this thing. Let's wait till next turn maybe, and we'll put a farm over there. Oh, dome farms no matter where you put them. Ah, look at that. Okay, thanks, Monsieur. Let's go right there. It's going to cost a lot of work time. It's going to start making us some food. Okay. What kind of decisions we got here? Dissatisfied elements in the Caliban Forest Empire. There's growing dissatisfaction inside the Empire, and the Emperor seems to be bordering on the insane. We're in contact with a mysterious opposition leader calling himself Hefe. He says that if we can give him just a little support and promise to invade, he can organize a 5th column of rebels to rise up and gain a swift victory. Would we do it? Yes? Or no? Nobody likes this idea except for old Simpson here. This gives democracy and hearts. This will give us fists in government. 12-round invasion deadline. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah. Incident with boldness. There's been a bit of an incident. The populace of Polytop was celebrating the local moon festival. Completely unplanned, I decided to surprise the crowd. I paused the music and climbed on stage and gave an impromptu speech. People now hold this against me, and I have no decorum. Populace of Polytop is angry, and there might well be some minor unrest. Well, boo, what'd you do that for? So we ignore it. We get a little bit of a hit in our government. Here. Which is already bad. We support it. Starpath didn't do anything wrong. Lots of unrest. We denounce it, which Starpath will like us a little less. What's his relation now? 63? We say we discipline him. No, Starpath, you shouldn't do that. What did it go down to? Minus 13. Ooh, he's mad.
Roger that. Roger that.
You know, Wubbo, maybe you should not do dumb things. We wouldn't have this problem. It's cold here in Polytop. They've pulled out of that little bottleneck, or the little choke point I was trying to put him into. Most of them. Okay, no fighting going on this turn. Discovered a new tech. High-velocity guns have been discovered. If we wanna, yeah, we do want to look for that. Promise to do this. You promise you should consider declaring war on them. We shall. Where's my decisions? Not that one. Stratagem. I would like to end the war and go to peace. Go to war with you guys. Yeah, get them.
Roger that.
All right. Okay. We don't know what's over there, but let's go move here. A dad joke. Not good odds. Let me get you a dad joke. You know, in college, they used to call me the love machine. I was pretty bad at tennis. We're attacking this dang town, and we ain't gonna lose.
Going in.
We see the troops operational up there. We are... Oh, we get it? Did we win?
Operation.
Oh, we won! We barely won, but we got it! All right. Finally. This town is mine. Okay, let's get these. Step on in there and let the people know that we're here to stay. Oh, because we have this, though, we can now construct a recycling facility. We want to do that as soon as we get some points. We will. Truly horrendous. I thought the first part was the tech. Also accurate. Also inaccurate. We're gonna go squash these guys.
Going in.
They got, ooh, they got like bikes and they got buggies. Oh, look at that.
Mission accomplished.
All right, let's go take that place. I don't know what is here. There's a bunch of stuff around though now. This is Gray Line. There's a gas facility. Is that? Where's that at? Oh, is that what that is? Gas facility, which gives me power. Mercenary posts gives me plus 300 recruits here at this place. Great. Step over there. I'm curious a little bit about the radiation. A little concerned. It seems like something that might not do... ooh, 81 rads on this square. Things are getting ugly over here. Ooh, 104 in the Odalia ruins. This place is nasty. Okay. How do I see how you feel? Like, you guys got a little bit of radiation? How you feel about that radiation? There's an exposure thing. Maybe we'll pick it up next turn. We'll have to keep an eye on this. Oh, he's got this guy's. They have 1 rad. Okay. Nah, 1 rad. Nothing. Nothing. I get that from my Cheerios. Okay, this guy really can't do much else. But if he can build a road. I don't have... Oh, we'll lose all... Or use it right. Our industrial points are all going in to build that stuff. Let's get... You guys already did your thing. We can't attack that. We don't know what it is. So we're just going to sit here this turn. High velocity guns. I like the sound of that. I know we got these slow guns right now. So they start... 40 to 80% of their workers are striking. I gave them more money. I gave them a lot of money. 140 bucks. No, I'll teach those nasty peasants. Kit likes that. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually see if it... I didn't pay attention to the roll. Uh-oh. So there's a Coast Guard spotted a ship belonging to Scotty. Stuck in some sort of weird naval tubing. Requesting our help. So we can go help them. With some hearts. Will they help us be free? We'll do it. Relations plus 10 with him. No bids there. We got no money.
Roger that.
How's the situation in Polytop? Rock bottom. 1. In fact, it doesn't go any worse than that. It says hunger is bad. Yeah, hunger is bad now. It didn't used to be bad, but it's real bad now. People are mad. People are real mad. I think there might be revolt. Real soon. There was a big fight. We lost a few folks. They lost 200. We got quite a big army there. Something changed weird there. Kept your promise. Subjects go to war with the Caliban. I found an ancient and still functional weapon near Taos. We found 200 infantry, spy and a priest, auction, and I thought I saw something weird going on here. So the battle was there, and they hit me pretty hard. Luckily, I have a lot of people there. There's a unit appeared way down to the south there. Oh, it's Caliban Fort. Is that my unit? Oh, hey. And that as well? Those are my rebels? Yeah, the rebels. Excellent. Excellent. And you? We can't go in the Caliban Forest right now, but we can, like, waltz our way around. Nice. Hold your breath. It's pretty radiated over there. We want to try to cut these guys off. We want to try to get Ubi. Radiation there is what? 87. Let's go to this. Let's go to this river, because they can't really attack across the river very easily. I can't either. But it'll give me a nice defensive spot. So... Oh, is he getting a boat? Did he leave? Attack this one. How dare you come to my territory? Okay, you can stay here if you want.
Requesting backup.
How dare you come to my territory?
Going in.
Is that guy a mech raider?
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Okay. I gotta get this guy back. Alright, now you guys, I need you guys to move down here. You come on in, you're very noisy, I hate it. You can just stay there. I'm kind of surprised people haven't revolted yet. People really hate it here. Okay, what we got? A bit of an incident. Sad to say, I might have gone a bit overboard imposing discipline on my civilian subordinates. I forced quite a number to stay in the compound until the job was finished. Some of them have now circulated stories among the populace that I'm a tyrant. They're angry. Wubbo, why are you an idiot?
Roger that.
Okay, CEO has asked me to participate. More research, more production, more efficiency. Let's do efficiency. Okay, theater group is making fun of our great nation. How dare you? They've been touring Polytop for months now. They are much loved by the populace. Their message is subversive and is mocking our great nation. What? You can't do that. We got battles to fight. We can't let our government be attacked. Better to have him mocking us in the theater than in the streets. Yeah, that'll show him. We can talk with him and ask him to tune it down a bit. Our skin is thick enough to take some jokes. Yeah, what's a joke or two, you know? Yeah, like Civ, but a lot more complex. Yeah. CEO is an emergency. I'm sorry to impose, but we have a serious incident in Polytop. A toxic liquid tank spilled over. My help would help avert a disaster. So I can help the corporation. We can't spare the resources. It doesn't seem like it costs me anything. It's relation increased. Yeah, it didn't hurt anything.
Roger that. Roger that.
Okay. We have a serious food problem now. How much longer until this thing's done? Where's our assets? 11 turns left. Okay. Seems a little troublesome. Let's go buy some food. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm gonna buy some food.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I can sell. Where's machines at? That. I do have fuel.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Okay, winter. 303. There was an attack, but we held them off. Another attack. We stood firm. We killed some tanks that time. Elections have been held, and the Merchant Syndic Union have won the elections with some a vote. They were the like 60-something%. Now they're 54%. So they're not so great anymore. Very serious. More bureaucratic bonus points. We got a new stratagem. Probably should use that. Food is in the dumps at the moment. There's something over there. I forgot about this guy. We don't know what's there, so taking him out is probably a bad idea. A lot of radiation, dude. There's a button for this to move everybody, but I forget what it is. Group move. I think there's a button for it. Whatever. Okay. Let's just send everyone at it. Just squash them. 64-1. Now, we can't lose that one, right?
Mission accomplished.
There we go. Okay. Got these guys out of our territory now, finally. Oh, there's more right there. Where'd you come from? No return fire expected. That's more like it.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. My town. We desperately need... Oh, they're stuck over there now. Desperately. Need some food. Now, I don't have a lot of money. Oof.
Yes, sir.
Buy some food. We got some metal. We can dump some metal off here.
Yes,
We
sir.
do have a good supply of that from our recycling place. And how much longer for this guy? Oh, it's getting close. Oh, it's a 0.6 now. Okay, good. What's the decisions? Bit of an incident. Oh, man. That was a inspection tour on Polytop. There was these ruffians beating up a group of women. Happened so close to me. And, well, I did not really do anything. My guard stepped in, however. People, however, say I'm a coward. You are a coward, Ada. Pascal had a bad day. Pascal didn't do anything wrong. Pascal should be disciplined.
Okie dokie.
Mine is 16. Pascal hates me. That's fine.
Roger that.
We should probably get rid of Ada here. So, population is angry with us. There's now increasing reports of food theft. Send in the troops, or... What's the difficulty here? Difficulty is really high there to interrogate the thieves. We're not going to win that one. There's no way. Teach those nasty thieves. We got some fear. We lost 200 troops. We killed 700 thieves. There's roaming thieves in Polytop. You don't say. We need to minimize the damage. I'll give you my full support. We can try to take them out. It's going to be rough. Well, offensive tactics roll is good because you're good at that. So, plus 58 to our D100. Or can't spare the resources. Yeah, we'll put our support on that. 154 versus 114. We succeed. Okay.
Roger that. Roger that.
Okay. We have another decision? Oh, without leadership, I need to get a commander in there. He hates me. Or she hates me. We can get a merc from 5th. Wow, for a lot. Oh, propaganda assistant. We need that guy. Oh, I don't have any of these fate points. Let's get oh, we don't have any of those recruit we can get a war guy. We don't want a war guy. We want someone to lead. Oh yeah, infantry brigade. Okay. This guy.
Roger that.
Okay. Hannibal Clark. Suitability 10. He's cap 2. War's not that great. Yeah, it'll be alright.
Affirmative.
Okay. What a game. Where's that at? Where's that at? Do I have troops just laying around all over the place that I don't even know about? Wait a minute. Was it that guy? There's someone else out here. No, it's that guy. Just did a weird look to it. Okay. I'm guessing we see this stuff because of the trading company. That's why these little things are popping up here. Yeah, this guy over here. Get him back up to where we are. These ruins are real bad. Like radiation lands. So we're all across a river now. We'd rather not be. So going across the river is going to give us a big bad thing. Let's just wait a turn and get a little more recon on this so we can see what we're actually walking into here. And this whole group, I think. Yeah, group move. Over here. My farm is done. It is done. It's bringing me in... Oh, not done yet. Still to do 0 turns, so it should be done. Where's my thing that says how much we need for it? Needs 56 metal. We've got that. And it's an asset. Okay, so I think it's got it. Oh, maybe it needs people. Workers. Okay, so we gotta go buy some more food before we all die. Food's getting expensive.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that'll keep us from dying. What kind of decisions we got here? We got over-ambitious order. Bit of an incident, says Ada. The people of a small community way out in the middle of nowhere, and I promised them the same living standards as our populace enjoys within the span of a single month. And frankly, we didn't succeed. You're a bit of a buffoon. You sure are. Discipline that guy. Girl. Budget allocations. Yeah, it's fine. I don't remember really where those. I don't remember where those are effective at. So I'm gonna leave them as they are. I know research. It's like research and other things, but I don't remember. Expansion corals. So focusing on more expanding the fleet, and long-term investments, supporting these calls will weaken the Elder's position. This is who? Aphrodite. Nah, we don't like this.
Yes, sir.
I think I like. We'll try to focus on one of these guys.
Roger that. Roger that.
I'm assuming we bid, and once we get enough points into that, then we basically can run the company. I'm guessing. I'm not entirely sure though. There's something out there though. Say hello to them. These guys are stuck. However, we do have a little bit of road we can put out. This is going to cost me 8. We can do 1. So we can get started working our way over there. We got to work down here too. For our logistics. Nothing? He's walking around. There's people walking down there. He's just kind of cruising around. Cutting me off, trying to anyway. Another mech. More currency to sell items. Trade it. Yeah. We're only losing 100 food now, but it is summertime. Losing so much food. How's the town doing? Is it looking any better? It's up to 4. Up to 4. It's not rock bottom anymore. Okay. Take that guy out.
Open fire.
There's a recon here.
Run.
Not as good as I thought. He says 410. There's got to be a lot more there than what we think there is. Oh, we're out of... They don't have any logistics here. That's a problem. Well, alright. Join up with that guy. Stick with him. You just stay there. What is this? This is my town. What are you taking my town for? Do you have logistics again? We don't know what's there. What's this guy? Alright. Send the mechs over there next turn. What do we got? Large administration. We got political points. Let's do an Air Force Council. Kidoki. So, Disturbed Guru is urging his newly found followers to assault sinners. Sinners apparently include people who smoke, and there are fights in the religious fanatics of their victims, and their victims everywhere. Restoring order as we speak, but casualties are higher than expected already. What do we do? Difficulty 143. We're not going to win that. We could try. Yeah, priority. Cost me 12 political points. There's some danger possible. Yeah, go stop them. If you do the support, we got an 81 versus a difficulty of 161. Critical failure. 2,600 people died. 400 workers died. I blame you. What's your face?
Roger that.
That wasn't good.
That.
Polytop is falling apart. Polytop is just had enough. It's saying just give it up. Give it up. Polytop has had its day. And it's not looking good. Attacked by... There's 2,400 of them there? Where'd they come from? We discovered hospitals. We can build hospitals now. Admin level 4. We can get some new stuff. Coffers are empty. We need more credits. We can spend a star and get some credits. At least we got one. I'm also broke. So they fell back. You can't quite make it in the mountains very well. Man, I really want to use you on that, though. I don't know if how well these guys are doing in the mountains, but let's scoot them up there. Oh, probably not very well, actually. Motorized, not motorized. They're not motorized. They're walkers. Oh no problem with walkers. Okay. Just send everyone in.
Open fire. Mission successful.
Oh, they ran over there. Behind that river there. And I'm gonna put you. This guy that's got resources, that's got supply, can go over here. You're a bad supply, buddy. Hey, food's going up. We're actually getting food. Okay. Let's get. I'm not sure how. So we have this colonize button. So, available zones. Rather, enter the zones workers and zones population. How we can't send colonists because you don't have any. You can disband folks and then become the population. And I guess I'm not sure quite how that colonization works. We can also build new zones. I'm not sure. I'm going to stay in these ruins. Might as well. Okay, what we got? Request that the autocracy profile reaches 58 points. What are we at? We're 53. We could probably do that. This is the merchants, the Syndic Union, who are the leading faction. Yeah, we can do that.
Yes, sir.
58. Okay, Air Force is without leadership. We'll postpone that one. And there's our pro. There's those. Okay, anti-war quarrels with the Scotty. So, yeah, we'll support those.
Copy that. Roger that. Roger that.
Okay. One or two more turns here. We'll see if anything exciting pops up at us. We can, you know, these guys aren't too much bigger. Like this is their reach there. So we've almost taken them all out. Promise faction to yeah, I know. Like we may be able to go in here and like, they don't have any towns that we can know that we see. That's not the best odds. These guys are out of supply. A lot of folks are. This is here. What if we do? Is this mountains around? He's in the mountains, and so I can't move and then attack at the same time. Also, let's see if we can get rid of this guy.
We need ammo.
Ammo. They need supply. They're out of supply. Okay, so they're running away. I'll move you up with this guy. I might attack again, but we'll go take a look at that. You move over there. I thought you could move. Oops. Can go. You can't. It's 40 to go there, and nothing. Nothing to go there. There's not quite a few folks up here. Let's move some of them down. Okay. Postpone that one. Walkout agitator. Workers are being agitated into leaving your public assets in Polytop. Undermine the agitator by doing some extra payment, or we could try to find and arrest him. I don't really have a lot of money. Given the demands, or just ignore the guy. People hate it here anyways. A marriage proposal. A prominent youngster of the Scotty is in need of a marriage. At least that's what the elders think. And yes, we're looking at you. Be a great joy if your well-respected Kit Hardy would enter marriage. If so, we would expect you to organize all the festivities, the dowry, and improve the ties in general. Marriage? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Not quite the moment. No one likes that, but yeah, that's a good idea. Who? So, Zero doesn't like it. My general doesn't like it. Yeah. Yeah.
Roger that. Roger that.
Okay. I think that might be the end of them right there. Oh, we just got our whole group just died. Oh. 1,000 inventory. Average relations with the boarding regimes is at 19 points. It was lower than the 41 points we promised our subjects. Well, you know. We have the automatic rifle has been made occurred that we by lengthening the barrel of our rifles, it might increase the speed. Schedule a meeting with the maritime folks. Populace likes to feel prosperity is growing. Nothing gives us that feel like a nice storefronts. That's a good card to probably use. We just give ourselves money if we use $1,000 for that one. Ancient machine is able to gain 3 fate points if we blew a radiation leak. Yeah, Polytop. Okay. Make Polytop happy. You're moving up that way. This is an easy kill if we can get there. Guess we can't. Let's get him. No good odds. Not everyone can fight. Let's see if we can get that town over there. You guys, come on in. Yeah, I know there's nothing here, but no one can attack it. Salaries? Yeah. The Air Force wants a leader. There's a demagogue in Polytop. Word is a demagogue active in the slums. He's ranting against our reign, convincing people that they should emigrate or join the free folk. Arrest him. Yeah, arrest him. Critical failure. Been tricked by the agitator, and he made us look like fools. 2,600 people left, and the unrest has gone up. It just gets worse every time. Every year, you think things can't get any worse, and it does. Oh man, what a day! Polytop. The rough life, you know. Those Polytopians. Alright, we got a new spy and another commercial project. It actually goes... Actually, this guy actually hurts our odds. We know what's there. We'll just hang out there for a minute. This is should be an easy kill, I think. They're not in mountains. There should be only a couple guys. There we go. Time to surrender this time, finally. Take that town over there. Across the river here. Yeah, the release is today. The DLC today. Okay. Let me see how much more of how much stronger they are. Mana regime. Bunch of raiders, played by an AI. We never saw any lizard people. Unless they are, because they have the symbol. She looks kind of lizardy. You're not sure there. Alright, it's incident with lack faction. There's been a bit of an incident. There was hateful pamphlets on the walls close to my quarters in Polytop. I thought not much about it, but people ridiculed me for not taking them down. I said I must have agreed with them. They're angry at me. Oh, Ada. Ada.
Okie dokie.
Aren't you tired of getting disciplined? Policy speech. What do we need? We need autocracy. So we're gonna say that population happens when we reach at least 5%. We want to get 5%. You know, baby steps. We can get 5%. We can do it. We can do it. 5%. CEO emergency? I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't want to hurt autocracy because I need that to be higher. Buying an IP in Polytop. The traders are offering to buy some credits for consuming some industrial points from Polytop. You take my points. Oh, I got a lot for some money. Yeah, I'll do that.
Roger that. Roger that.
Pop up every turn. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Okay. Go around those guys and see what's up over there. Maybe we grew our borders. Nothing to sneeze at there. We'll take out that final Odalia army. I think we may have him. There was an attack where? Oh, they attacked me over here. Found a sealed silo in Obi. When you walk in those towns, you get these little pop-ups every once in a while. Buy machinery out of it. And we found Riot Con. We found troops 10 Romulus. What are Romulus? Tanks? We found tanks? What? Look at the odds. Okay. We found tanks.
Open fire! Open fire!
They're running away. As they should be. Most of us ran away too. Crossing that stream's difficult stuff. Move the tanks in. There's more of them. Who was that? Okay. I need to get a road. What would it cost to go 200 to get there? We got 148. Okay. So we're getting there. A couple more turns and we can get connected up here. Hey, Sophia, how's it going? We'll leave the old budget alone.
Okie dokie.
We'll appoint someone one of these days. And ancient weapon triggered in Polytop. A farmer caused a sand-covered hidden AI weapon to trigger. Robot is not fully functioning. It's immobile and causing huge destruction in a radius around it. Casualties are mounting very quickly as I speak. What are we going to do to minimize it? We send a technician in there, do a technician roll. Which probably won't work. Or no, but do your utmost, which certainly won't work. Cost 12. We got plenty. We'll go for it. Critical failure. Why are you always critical failing? Every single time.
Roger that.
How can your dice rolls be so bad? I want to see if we've got another priest we can throw in. There's a goodie box. This gives us happiness. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should put happiness in my place. Too much. Too much. Experience growth for my units. I'll throw one of these priests out there. Yeah.
Roger that.
I think Odalia is just this little spot here. Just that little stretch right there. High velocity guns are done. I think they attacked me again. So we can, if we make new things, I forget. There's ways of adjusting this, and like if they have guns or not, and I forget how to do it. There's ways of building new stuff. I forgot how to do it, but somewhere in there is a way of doing it. Okay, send them to my battalion there. His odds are bad. I think we're actually doing good just defending and just defending. Maybe over here. We're out of no food coming in. Can we no road. We want to go with like that. Cost us 100. We only have 2. Never mind. We need a road to go right there. Can't get over the mountains here. Also, we're a little irradiated. Maybe doing a bit of a number on us. I'll have the tank handle them later on. So their borders are right here. I can't see where it goes from there, but they're not that far. Anybody move over here? Tank. Oh, you can. Fill in that spot. Okay. Incident with a joke gone wrong. Who? A formal meeting with the religious leaders in Polytop and made a faux pas. Who? Kit Hardy? No, Kit just had a bad day. Take it easy on Kit.
Okie dokie.
Copy that.
Okay. Research automatic rifle seems like a good thing to get.
Roger that. Roger that.
And next turn. Okay, so we're gonna smash the Odelias. That's the goal. We can do it. I think that just that little just those last few squares there. They may go a little further. I'm not entirely sure. See if we can see anything here about it. Oh, it can be in the map. Nope, here. Doesn't seem how much territory they've got. Let's see. Oh yeah, they are just that. Okay. Well, you guys they're all just little minor folk. Nothing too scary. Scold, thanks again for hanging out. As always. No supply. We're all getting stuck over here. No supply. No supply for anybody. difficult of a fight than it should be.
Mission successful.
Can we go there? 44 to go there. So we can get one more next turn. 128 for that. We want applied science. This is a good one.
Okie
I
dokie.
remember from before.
Roger that. Roger that.
Food's going on down a little bit, but it is, well, it was winter, so hopefully that'll behave. You can see where our logistics ends, like right there. Stood strong. Good. Time to show my true colors. I have commenced a rebel operation in Polytop. What? Ada? Oh, Ada. I knew you'd betray me. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, my new guy. Okay. Is that you right there? Not sure how to deal with this. Maybe we should stay nearby. Assuming that's that. They're hanging out over there. We just don't know, have recon on them. I knew Ada would betray me. I could feel it. 112. Oh, why is it 88 now? $68, almost. But 24, almost there. Look at there. Okay, actually, can I buy industrial points? No. We'll wait for that. Those guys are dying off over there. Yeah, the supply. New director for Air Force. Yeah, we'll get it in a minute. It looks like Nitro has taken command of the place. We need an applied sciences person. And we need, that task for that. So you're now in charge of that. Kit. Independence agitators in Polytop. Rebel agitators are now openly and actively recruiting on the streets, causing unrest. What do? We arrest them, which gives us autocracy, which we want. And Anima requests my blessing. Yeah. Definitely.
Roger that.
Now,
Roger that.
how are we doing on this? Oh, we need 58. We need 58, so we're almost there. For my promise, remember I promised that. I also promised 5% happiness, and people are rebelling. If they show up, is it a new faction in the game? Like a new minor faction that just happened there? Yeah, what are they doing? They're doing it over there. Regimes. Vulcanus, is that them? No, that was the other ones. These guys? Honor Dubois? Chain space. They're the Landing Rebels. That's all we know of them. Not all construction work is enjoyable. For example, If you enlarge a drilled hole, it's boring. However, fastening metal pieces together is riveting. Little construction jokes for you for the day. Yeah, our recon's bad. Because there's troops there we didn't know about. There they are. Found them. Okay, do we want to go for it? Let's do it.
Open fire! Open fire!
Nothing worse than an Odalian. Take that. Odalia, are you dead now?
We're taking fire!
We found some Caliban Forest people, but we didn't know we were there. Where'd you come from? Is that the end of the Odalians? Like a little patch. Where's that at? This little square right here is them? Okay, let's go get them. Who's that? Caliban Forest. Look, I got no beef with you. I mean, I do. We fought a lot, but no beef with you. End the war, Caliban.
Roger that.
Fail. Critical failure. Well, all we do is make them more mad. Of course. Of course. Of course. That's all we do. Make people mad.
Roger that. Roger that.
Walkout agitator. Oh, these spoiled brats. Never satisfied. Critical failure. Critical failure. They're only 200 on that one.
Roger that. Roger that.
It's a rough day. Military genius. There's one soldier in Sentinels that's truly clever and he'll already save his comrades many times. He's cunning of a fox and always manages to outsmart the enemy. I'm gonna give him special training. Yeah, make him a claymore. That's good. Claymore expert. Yeah. Look, I just want to walk by. I just want to get rid of all their territory, and so we can, we may have ruined our own empire in the process, but at least we've killed someone else. They're fighting me now. Lost 100 people there. The Syndic Union have 59%. They got a little bit more. New Zeitgeist wanders the land. A decade of revolution. Effective on the lightest powerful, so that runs through the ages, The whatever we have. Bureaucracy was there before. 16 turns, it'll hit the full force. A high autocracy profile will help diminish the effects. We made it into a new epoch. Okay, we got a university done. We got a new padded enviro suit. Okay. We got some new cards because of the new era we are in. Excellent. You're not gonna do much good here, are you? You can try. I don't think you're gonna do much good though. But you got laser guns.
Requesting backup.
Okay. Good job with the laser. Well, one of you died. But good job with the laser guns. Kind of a waste there. I want to build a road. There we go. Okay, so that should, next turn, we should see an impact on that. I do believe. Can't move. Ah, green folk. You guys are just like mutants, aren't you? Because you're all living in the irradiated lands. Yeah, people are dying off because they got no supply. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think it mostly just plays into these. I'm not really sure what the leaders would do. Well, what that would help with my squad. There's one guy there. We can take him out next turn. What do we got here? Crime Syndicate. This might very well be the last time I write to you. The Corleone Syndicate has decided to put an end to your attempts to sabotage our business. Consider yourself at war with us. I'm going to intimidate them is what I'm going to do. And it is a nasty business. A business we know better than you. So the mob's mad at me now?
Roger that.
I should put people in those positions.
Roger that.
Hospital's probably a good idea.
Roger that. Roger that.
If that wasn't worse before. Now we got the mob. Hates us. Yeah, we need a few more industry points, and we can bring another army in, but we don't have food. Yeah, they get it. They get affected. Being in the irradiated is hurting me a lot because it's pretty heavily irradiated, and each of my troops have a rad meter on them, and when that gets high enough, they start dying off. Let's see if we can. We'll go spot someone. That pushed a little bit further. Like this guy here, Rads. Where's he at here? I forget where it is. I just saw it before. Where did I see that before? You got 2 Rads, which affects their readiness. I think they're all at 2 Rads. Readiness is a big impact on fighting. If we can go back and surround this guy, it takes 57 to get back there. Oh, I can't attack him now. Bummer. We can get him surrounded though, and then attack. We can get better odds here. The tanks won't attack this time, but it should be good.
Open fire! Open fire! Mission successful.
Done? Done? Did we do it? Did we do it? Odalia is dead. All right. All right. Well, I don't know a better high note than that. This guy, Manuel, wants to invite me for a sit-down with the Corleone family. I'd be the guest of honor. We're both men of respect, and I'm sure we can work on our relation. Take an invite from the Godfather? Nope. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with a mob
Roger that.
being ignored.
Roger that.
Like, what's the worst that could happen?
Yes.
I'm sure we'll be just fine.
Roger that. Roger that.
Where do we see the information on the mob? We got negative cash flow. Bad supply. We're dealing with that. Polytop is a hungry population. No happiness. Polytop's a bad place. They're not showing up in the factions. I'm not sure where they show up, actually. Crime Syndicate, they're there. Crime Syndicate in our territories. Extreme crime. They're at war with me. And their crime level is 5. Enforcement ratio is 1-to-1. Cause loss of 0 crews, 0 troops. They haven't done anything yet. They took $1 from me. They got $168 at their name and 15 crews. We have the corporations. We've got the cults and sects. Victory. We are... ignore those numbers. The other folks are doing a lot better than me. I don't know why. I mean, I just beat Odalia, and I'm pretty sure that's about as good as it gets. Surprised I never met anyone else. It's a small map, but it's not that small. Keep attacking me over here. But we seem to be fighting them off just fine. And of course, we got the rebellion going on over here. But you know what? I think this is a good place as any to call it a day. There's rebels in my land. Polytop hates me. The mob is around. However, there's no more Adalia. So there we go. There is Shadow Empire. I showed off. It's a very, very complicated game. Believe it or not, I have several hours in this game. I know you may not believe that, but I've played this game quite a bit, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. It's a very neat game though. There's tons of background stuff, and once you understand what's happening, I'm sure it's even better. But there we go. I'm gonna see if there's a way that I can like retire and view the map. We can change the counters to be like NATO counters there or whatever, or smaller. I think that just does. Like, oh yeah, I don't know. I was playing like this. I forgot about that. So you can actually see more things in the hexes. I wonder if there's a way to like retire and see the map. I don't see a retire button though. Just a quit. Oh, secretary resign. Resign.
Roger that.
Shocked to hear, so sir, I've prepared the paperwork. It's on your desk. Yep, I'm resigning.
Roger that.
Okay.
Roger that. Roger that.
What happens? They're transporting marauders to Polytop. What are you doing that for? Attack those ships. Okay.
Roger that. Roger that.
So if we pass the turn now, do we get to see everything? It's no longer in control. Let's see what happens. Let's see where this goes. Okay, you resigned. You left Nookrites and went into the wastelands with a few loyal friends and bodyguards. Not Ada. You'll find fortune once again. Oh, I want to see the map, though. I don't want to just see this. Alright. Well, alright then. I guess we saw the map before, so no big deal, I suppose. Alright. Let's call it a day. Shadow Empire. Planetary Conquests. The Oceania DLC, which added in the ocean maps, and all of the maritime stuff was added in with that. And I like the look of the maps. I like the water maps a lot better. Just the looks of them. Because before, you could always have different types, but they're always kind of dry or volcanic. I think I played before. Last time I played, I had like magma rivers and things. But yeah. There is Shadow Empire, which is out. It's on sale at the moment. I'm not sure how much longer this is going to be on sale, till the 3rd. It's got a few more days here. The DLC, I'm not sure the price of the DLC. I didn't see that in my email. But yeah, very, very complex game, but very, like, once you get your head around it, neat stuff going on. So it's bedtime for me. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you all here in a couple days. Tomorrow, if you watch the D&D stream. If you don't watch the D&D stream, I'll see you in a couple days.